Hello, future toppers. Let's make maths simple, intuitive, and fun together. So, we got wholesome new problem which says that the position vector of P, Q, R, and S be vector A, vector B, vector C, and vector D, respectively. So, this is your P, this is Q, this is R, this is S, respectively. Then, which of the following statements are true? Now look at the first statement. The first statement says that the point PQRS are not coplanar. So these guys are talking about coplanarity. For coplanarity, you know that we should go with scalar triple product, correct? Now, first we will find out scalar triple product. But for scalar triple product, we need three vectors, correct? Now, using these 4 points, can you find out three vectors? Like, can you find out PQ vector? PQ is what? Q minus P. Okay, Q minus P. And if you'll focus, 3 minus 1 is 2i plus 4j plus 8k. Okay, so we got PQ vector. Can you find out PR vector? So it is R minus P. Okay, so 17 by 5 minus 1. So it is 12 by 5i, then it is 10. 6j by 5, then it is 12k. Okay, then PS vector. Can I go with PS vector? PS vector is what? Final minus initial, same thing. So 2 minus 1 I, j minus 2j minus j, and 6k. So we got our three vectors. Now what we will do? We will find out STP. Okay, so STP means what? 2, 4, 8, 12 by 5, 6 by 5, 12, 1 minus 1, 6. So we will solve this thing. So it is 2 times 36 by 5 plus 12 minus 4 times 72 by 5 minus 12 plus 8 times minus 12 by 5 minus 6 by 5. Okay, let's do a little bit of more simplification. So it is 60. I'll multiply and divide by 5, so it will become 60 by 5. So still it is 12, and here again 60 by 5. Now calculation will become easy. Now 2 times 96 by 5, okay, minus, this is 12, 48 by 5, then minus, it is 18. Okay, so 8 times 18 by 5. I hope till this part you guys are okay. Now let's open this expansion. So it is 192. Okay, minus 48 minus 144, correct, by 5. So look at this. If you will add 144 and 148, it is 184 plus 8. Yes, 192. So it is coming out to be 0. Means scalar triple product is 0. This means point P, Q, R, S are coplanar. Correct? But they are saying that it is not coplanar. So this is wrong now. It is coplanar. So this statement holds. Wrong. Okay. Now, so they are saying that now go with option B and C. It is both same. So you have to find out this is the position vector to which divides P and R in the ratio 5 is to 4 or 4 is to 5. This is talking about internally or externally. Okay, so you have to find out the ratio. So look at this how we will approach. So the second question is, suppose these guys are talking about P and R. So look at this. So suppose this is your P. So who is P? P is 1, 2 minus 5. 1, 2 minus 5. Who is R? R is this 17 by 5, 16 by 5. 17 by 5, 16 by 5 and 7. Now there is a point. Okay, suppose it is A. So this point is B plus 2D by 3. B plus 2D by 3. So B is 2i, B is 3i plus 6j plus 3k. Now 2D, 2D means 4i plus 2j plus 2k by 3. So I will become what? 7 by 3. है ना? Then we have j. J is 8 by 3. Correct? Now we will go to k. K component is what? 5 by 3. है ना? This is 5 by 3. Now you need to find out the position vector. Like we need to find out the ratio. Suppose that the ratio is m is to n. You have to find out m is to n if it is positive. If it is positive, it is internal division. If it is negative, it is external division. Okay. So suppose that I'm interested in finding the x coordinate. Okay. So how will you write? You will answer, sir, it is 17 m by 5 plus n by m plus n. So according to us, the x coordinate is this, but according to them, x coordinate is 7 by 3. Correct? Now let's do the simplification. So it is 17m plus 5n upon 5m plus 5n equals 7 by 3. Now do the cross multiplication. So it is 51m plus 15n equals 35m 35n. Is that okay? Now we will ask m to come on one side. So it is 16m. This thing will go to that side. It is 20n. Now you know that we should go with m by n. So m by n will become what? 20 by 16. So it is 5 by 4. Now look at the ratio. Ratio is m is to n. So it is 5 is to 4. The ratio is positive. This means internal division. Okay. So it is 5 by 4. Correct. Internal. Correct. This means option B is correct. Is that okay? Now focus on option D. So in option D, these guys are talking about the square of magnitude of B cross D. So first find out B cross D, then find out the magnitude. So B cross D. So who is, so first I will be writing I, J, K. Now who is B? B is 3, 6, 3. 3, 6, 3. Now who is D? 211. So it is 211. Okay, now let's solve. So it is I, so 6 minus 3, j 3 minus 6, k 3 minus 12. So we got 3i plus 3j minus 9k. Okay, now we need to find out the square of magnitude. So can I write b cross c, b cross d magnitude square? So can I say that it is x square plus y square plus z square? So 9 plus 9 plus 81. Okay, so it is 99. So according to us, answer is 99, but according to them, answer is 95. This means the option D is also wrong. Okay, I hope the idea is clear and you guys can handle similar situations. So see you guys in the next session of Mathflix.